Border officials say after being closed all weekend, the Rafah crossing will reopen this afternoon for foreign passport holders and wounded Palestinians approved to receive treatment in Egypt. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza now says the Palestinian death toll from Israel's war with Hamas has topped 10,000. This comes as Secretary of State Antony Blinken is wrapping up a high-stakes trip to the Middle East today, trying to ease tensions in the region. Blinken visited Turkey this morning, holding diplomatic talks with the foreign minister there after visiting Jordan and the West Bank over the weekend. And this all comes as the White House is facing rising pressure from pro-Palestinian protesters at home. Thousands marched in Washington Saturday, urging the president to call for a ceasefire in Gaza. Let's bring in ABC News White House correspondent Karen Travers for more on that. Karen, how is the Biden administration responding to this pressure, one, and also trying to reassure U.S. allies in the Middle East that this conflict won't spill over?
Yeah, by sending Secretary of State Antony Blinken on what was quite a whirlwind trip of diplomacy over the weekend, Diane. Their big focus, of course, is trying to contain this war, preventing new fronts from breaking out. You saw Secretary of State Blinken going to the West Bank, trying to urge calm there, restore calm after some recent violence. But, of course, a big focus also continues to be on that push for temporary humanitarian pauses. The White House wants to see those pauses by Israel in order to get more aid into Gaza, to try to move more people to safety there and get people out, including Americans, and also secure the release of hostages. This, of course, comes as the administration continues to put pressure on Israel to try to minimize civilian casualties. We heard the Secretary of State address that today. Here's what he said.
When it comes to humanitarian pauses, we're engaged with the Israelis on the particular practicalities of that. One critical aspect, though, is seeing progress on hostages. That's something we're intensely focused on, but we also believe that a pause could help advance that proposition as well.
And Diane, President Biden said last week that he was able to successfully get the Israeli Prime Minister to agree to a temporary pause in their activities in order to secure the release of 2 American hostages, those 2 women from Illinois. But this is something that the White House wants to see more of. They've kind of said they want to see them strung together in order to have a couple successions of these temporary pauses to achieve those goals. Diane?
Secretary Blinken, Karen, also made a surprise visit to Iraq on this trip. Why did he go there, and how is he trying to ensure the safety of U.S. troops stationed there?
Yeah, that's a big priority and a big concern right now for the administration. And a part of Secretary Blinken's message was meant to go toward Iran, to say, do not try to take advantage of this situation and destabilize things in the region. This comes, of course, after those Iranian-backed militias have targeted U.S. troops in Iran. There have been multiple incidents of this, including one that required and prompted a response from the United States. So Blinken there was meeting with the Iraqi Prime Minister. They both condemned those recent incidents and then focusing on what else could be done. But also, as I say, the big message, though, for Iran is cut this out and try to do not make this any more destabilizing than it is right now.
All right, White House correspondent Karen Travers, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.